Northern Kentucky really ran some great action. And I know I told you against SMU, this game it just is incredible what video and copy from people has done. The stuff they were running off, what I call a rise up action, I have not seen, we had not seen, and it counters what we need to do, what we normally do. So we had to make quick adjustments, and this was one time our guys had to really think on the fly. And who was the hot guy, and who was fighting over the screen, and what the matchup was, and who the guy was. And they ran it, and they ran it, and they ran it, and it was, sometimes they got easy baskets. At the same time, it's the best tool for us to improve. So it wasn't like a couple of the other games we've had where it was action we guard every day in practice. So it's much like you'll see when we play some of the really good teams down the road here. They run alternate event, or run such good action. You have to make reads. You got to do it really well. So I'm really proud of that. Happy with obviously the first half. Duncan was incredible the way he shot the ball, even from distance and guarded. And then Karras in the whole game was terrific. It was great to see D. Walton back there again. Zach Irvin. We went with a really short bench. I really trusted those guys that were in there, and we ended up. I just felt that team could go with their big guys, could score at will against us. He led the country in field goal percentage last year. Billups led the entire country. We're having trouble guarding him with our young guys, and thought they could get back into the game too early, so we kept a short bench. And may see more of that, may not.
Right over here with Tony.
John, triple doubles don't come around very often. Just what do they mean to you as a coach, and how impressed were you with what Karras was able to do?
I just knew he was having a really good game. You all are looking at that scoreboard. So I told him, I said when everybody started cheering, I said, what just happened? Are they giving out free hamburgers or something when he scored a certain number of points? I didn't know what was going on. You guys could all see that stuff. I have no idea. He was just having a really good game. But it is, if he had 9, 9, and 9, it's the same thing. So it's not like this all of a sudden this great thing. But I think we've had Darius Morris do it, Manny Harris do it, and now to have Karras do it, it's pretty good. I think Gary Grant's the only other one that's done it. So it's good to have it in front of this crowd with his mother in the stands, the whole deal. And scores 1,000 points as well. That also happened tonight.
Coach, you said you didn't know. Karras said DJ told him when he was an assist and a rebound away. Is it the kind of thing where you'd rather have DJ?
Yeah.
Don't tell him.
Yeah, I probably never would have done that. I mean, I guess I would. If they would have told me he needed one, but I just don't coach that way. I let the stats be the stats, and don't. Afterwards, I just feel in the game. What do we got to do to score? But you know, he's going to have a chance to. He's got to do the rebounding. But you know, we're going to dial him up for assists and points.
When Duncan has a shooting first half like that, how much does it open up things for other people after that?
That's exactly why they chose to give, probably too much help off him in the first half. Second half, they just shut him down. They just said, you ain't going to get it. So we got to find ways to get him open. But I didn't want to, without us working harder, that's the magnitude of what he's doing for us, I think we saw in the first half, because he was shooting behind screens. He had guys on him when he was shooting. He's got a swag to when he's shooting it. That was impressive. Those weren't 6 open threes. There were about 3 or 4 of them. There was a guy in them pretty good. But that's where I told you before, his height, that really helps.
Brandon?
I guess what was the pregame conversation with Derek about?
Yeah, I mean, yesterday we felt, it was more yesterday, when he practiced full out, had just a touch of soreness, and he said, I really feel good. I'm ready to go. And so today there was no real, I just asked him before the game, Derek, how do you feel? He said, great. We went in this game planning to start him based on yesterday's practice.
And what you see from, how would you?
Well, I thought it was good. I think yesterday he couldn't make a shot in practice, so I love seeing his first 3 go in that second half. But I thought he looked good. He's still having trouble pushing off the bad ankle a little bit, but he looked good out there. He really helps us with defense and rebounding. All the other things are given to a point guard, but defense and rebounding is really improving.
But just how much does it alleviate for Karras? Do you see a stark difference at all when they're together?
They've been playing together for a while now, and they really play well together. I mean, that's his 3rd straight year they've been starting together, and that does make a big difference. It would be a great point.